Correct to one decimal place, what is the square root of 18? Well, let's find some square numbers above and below. So the square root of 25 is the square number, then I'm going to square root it. I know that's bigger than square root of 18. And then below is going to be the square root of 16, the next square number below 25. And then we can clearly see that root 18 is going to be greater than 4, but less than 5. So in all the answers given, it's got to be D. How would you do this if you didn't have options? Well, you'd have to do some calculations. We could do that 4 squared is 16, and then maybe you try 4.1 squared or 4.2 squared. I'll do just one by hand, and then I'm going to use a calculator just because I'm demonstrating. So to do 4.2 squared, let's do 42 times 42. Do a multiplication method of your choice. So we're going to get 17.64 when we put the decimal point back in. If you go with 4.3 squared, you get something a little bit above, actually. And you've got to be a bit careful just saying that this one's closer. What we really should do is look at the midpoints. Like, look, not the midpoint, like the bounds, basically. So look at what 4.15 squared and 4.25 squared, because if we get that the square root, if we get that 18 is in between these two, then we know that it's going to round to 4.2 to one decimal place. Of course, this is quite laborious. So here you get 17.2225, and here 18.06, so very close to 18 here. And so that tells us actually that the square root of 18 has got to be between 4.25 and between 4.15, because when I square root each of these, I get that. I can just change it round. And that tells us then that it's going to round to 4.2 to one decimal place.